Hello everyone and welcome to QuickSaveTV. This is going to be a video log number 3 in which I'm gonna give you all the quick information about what was done during the last week, what I'm planning to do next week, and some updates about the hardware, which would be really awesome if nothing would break down. But something did, but regardless, I'll give an update. So during the last week, I've been contacted by the representative of WRF Studios, which is working hard on Bloodlust, Vampire Shadow Hunter, which I had an opportunity to test out the beta of it. It was really exciting. I'm really looking forward for the game, as I absolutely love the games about vampires. Good games about vampires. Not the popular crap you're watching on, whatever it is, Twilight fuckness. I shouldn't have said it, but I don't like it. I don't find it nice. Then Modern Warfare 3 Hostage Taker tutorial. It's a very quick video. It's just how to make it quickly, in this specific mission. And then Skyrim Ravager class presentation, which would have been uploaded earlier if I wouldn't take an arrow to the knee, because I was uploading it tonight, and for some reason it said, video rejected. Upload it again. That's what I'm doing now. So, sorry for that. And the first video from my channel about Diablo 3 beta. Me playing a monk and just talking about the game. I hope you enjoy it, and I will post all the necessary annotations. If I don't forget, I will not forget, for you to click on them and just quickly transport you to those videos. Now, a word about where your donations are spent. Now, in total, there was $140 accumulated in donations, which I spent to buy a new microphone. But unfortunately, the microphone just stopped working 5 minutes after I just plugged everything in, and I was really excited about it. I even made a small video, which I'm going to show you somewhere right now.
3 colorful beauties are Sigma-Tex 140 millimeters. I can actually tell you the name. Just let me. Here's the box from them. Here's the box. It's called Crystal 140 Cooling System CLF series. This one I bought with my money. But they look absolutely beautiful, and I just wanted to show you. Now that. Let me just take this box. It says Amazon Co. UK, Amazon Dutch. Anyway, mine's from Amazon Co. UK. Let's just go ahead and take. Especially those of you who are Call of Duty players as well, you certainly know how to knife things. Now we're opening the box. Okay, so here we have a Yeti microphone from Blue Microphone. Oh my god, it's heavy. Okay, so we have it right here. And welcome to Anonymous TV. That's very good. Look at this big thing. Wow, really excited about it. Now open this thing up. Okay, it goes out. Okay, fine. Was easier than I would expect. Now I'll put you on the table. Oh, me excited. Okay, so taking this thing out is wow. This is silica gel. Please eat. Do not throw away. I will certainly eat it a bit later. It's much more awesome than it is heavy. No, it's actually as heavy as it's awesome. It's very heavy. So that's the microphone. Can you see it? Let me turn the web camera so you can see it better. Here is how it looks. I like this better, maybe. There is how it looks. Let me talk with this beautiful thing right here. Wow, with this beautiful thing right here. And this is the part number 2 of the unpacking of Blue Yeti microphone. Now, okay, it's switched to the Blue Yeti microphone. You can hear me using this microphone. The gain set at the medium. Very exciting. I just installed it in front of me, so I just placed the microphone. I'm like 20 centimeters away from the microphone. The pop filter is huge, and it's awesome. It should protect the voice from, the recording from distorting whenever I say pop and whatever, and now should be much better.
And it just, I'm getting frustrated with it, but there's nothing else to do. I'm just going to send it back to Amazon and get a new one. However, I will still keep the pop filter, which I wanted to show you actually, now that we're talking about it. I'm not going to show you the whole unboxing thing, because there's really no need for that since it doesn't work. That's the pop filter. So right now it's in the same position as my head, so you can see the comparison. I can kind of hide behind it. It's huge, 6 inches, or for human beings that do not understand the inch system or do not like it particularly, it's 15 centimeters. It's freaking huge, very nice. It's made of this, cloth material, and what it does is whenever you speak into the microphone, it stops the strong winds from your mouth when you strawberries from your anyway, anyway, it stops the wind when you say words like pop and etc. So it doesn't screw up the microphone. It doesn't make this stupid sound. So it was really nice. And I'm gonna show you a small video right now how the microphone actually looks. It's very beautiful, very big. It's like that tall. I already packed it back right here in the box to send it back, but I'll show you a small video. And also, this was bought for donations. This right here is not bought for donations. It's my own capital invested. These are two coolers, Sigma Tech, which are 14 centimeters, and yeah, and another one right here. I bought three of them. They have beautiful purple that for some reason they were cheaper than other coolers. There was also white ones, but I thought I'd rather make my computer a shadow bolt instead, rather than anything else. So yeah, here you go. Let me just adjust the camera right now. I think it's fine. Okay, that would be it about the hardware updates. Stay tuned, and yeah, I just wanted to let you know that none of the donations sent monies are not spent on myself. They're spent on improving the hardware so that essentially I spend them on myself, but I want you to have a higher quality content. I'm not buying myself hot dogs and like, oh guys, thank you for donations. I'm well fed for a week. No, and actually, in total it was $140 because there was I remember my names people. There were $20 from Nina, there were $20 from Stefan, and the recent donation was $100 from the CEO of Beat Composer. They found my work interesting and supporting the game and etc. About Shaky Lines back in action. I'm certainly not going to support this Shaky Lines online fuckness. It should never existed. But regardless, I spent this money on the microphone, which I'm gonna send back and take, the same microphone, but the one that's working. Yeah, that would be it.
Now I'm switching to the microphone right here instead of having a microphone on the web camera, which right now all you listened was with the web camera. I'm really sorry for that. For some reason I did not pay attention what the hell was plugged in, and So anyway, now let's go to the plans for the upcoming week. I would like to make, let's not jump over my head again. I'll make 3 videos this week again, next week. This week I have made 4 videos, but this was particularly because one of them took a lot of time for me to make. I'm talking about the Ravager class presentation. It was how much? Total work, total playtime with the Ravager was 14 hours. Okay, it's a playtime, pure, purposeful searching for the enemies and fighting with them. Whole production and brainstorming and writing in the copybook altogether took about 18, 19 hours. So basically, you understand, right? So it was like 20 hours during this week. It took 3 days for me to make. I really hope you enjoyed. I hope it was worth it. And that's why there wasn't too many videos this week. It was just 4, one more than I promised, but just 4. Not like 6 or 7 or 8 or 10 or 20,000, but just 4. Now I would like to make 3 videos again, so I have this certain not limitation, anchor point, at least 3, right? If it's gonna be more, it's gonna be more. One of those videos is going to be about Jagged Alliance back in action. I think it's going to be a weapon in detail. I'm not 100% positive on that, but I think it will be. According to the poll, which I'm going to post right here, it will be a cool idea, which I'm going to use to make this weapon in detail video, like to refer to it, what do people want to see. And then, yeah, that would be it for the upcoming week announcement. And now let's move to the community questions, which are 2 today. I should look here. Which are 2 today, and they are all centered on Skyrim. Now, first one, I would like to see a video on your thoughts and ideas about the Skyrim DLC possibility that was released, as well as a video about what else or besides the DLC video content, what you would like to see for DLC in the game, and why or why not would you want it in. It's from Speedy McQuickstuff. Now, so about DLCs. Now, there have been a lot of speculation from the community, and the video that came out from Bethesda Softworks, which showed their work for a week, when each of them would just take something and they would try to implement it into the game, showing that they can actually make a lot of DLCs. It's not a problem. But again, the question is, what would the community be really willing to pay? Like, for example, I remember with Oblivion, when I had Oblivion and they released the DLCs, small DLCs, Horse Armor, and then they released the Thieves Den, and then they released the, I don't know, Murderers Den, and whatever, all these small things. and I actually never bought them for one simple reason. There was no need for me to buy them. They were very small, and I wasn't persuaded that I should buy them because there were so many mods from the Skyrim Nexus, which I would download for Oblivion. By the way, check this site, it's very awesome. It's Skyrim Nexus. Just type in the Google search, type in Skyrim Nexus or Oblivion Nexus or Fallout Nexus, whatever it is. It's a very good site. It existed forever. I love it. Now, and it would be very stupid to blow additional money on the small things that they would release, like horse armor. Great, horse armor, who gives a crap? I mean, some people obviously bought it, and it's not to degrade you or anything, but it didn't, because I really didn't wanted to spend this additional money. And back at the time when I was playing Oblivion, I was still studying in school, right? So there was really no way I could accumulate this money to buy it, considering the income, considering the pricing, and that I didn't have a bank card or a credit card, however you want to call it. So yeah, now what would I like to see in Skyrim? Since there have been already a lot of speculation about it, and there have been words that they already done the most of the landscape for Cyrodiil, if I'm not mistaken, and Morrowind. I mean, why the hell not? Since they already have these spots, it would be really cool if they would add something, at least anchor points for the modders, but I really don't know how it's going to be, and it's going to be so massive. Just even remaking the game, even remaking the whole Morrowind or its locations in there, it would be tremendous amount of work. I don't know what they're willing to do, how are they going to do that, because for example, for Oblivion, we had Knights of the Nine. Remember? And then Knights of the Nine was a very small expansion pack. It was just nothing. In all honesty, it was nothing. It was a set of armor and a storyline connecting to obtaining this set of armor. It was very simplistic, and very few people made it. And then when we talk about Shivering Isles was a game in its own right. So tightly stuffed locations, different design, new quests and different quests, and so many things, so many items, and etc. It's so awesome. But again, depends what they're willing to do and how long are they willing to work on it. Now that there was no DLCs as such at all, at least according to Bethesda blog. That's what I'm reading regularly, just to stay connected with the news. Most of the news before would be like, oh, we go for this awards, oh, we'll go to that awards, which, with all due respect, they deserve them. I'm not saying that, oh, guys, you should stop going to these awards, you dicks. I'm not trying to say that. They're good, they're great. They deserve every right to be there, and the fact that Skyrim became the game of the year of 2011, I'm really happy about it, and that's how it's supposed to be. I love this game, I enjoy playing it, and etc. But the point is that, when are they going to start working on these DLCs, and how long time are they willing to spend on them? What would I love to see in a DLC? I would like to see expansion of the current world, additional, I would like to say items, but items players make best items anyway. The mods from Skyrim Nexus really replace the DLCs for me, but if they're going to make something and expect people to buy it, I think it should be something that would matter, that people will not be able to resist from buying, from purchasing. So, else it's expansion of the world, else additional storylines with unique and very interesting things, then people will buy it. If it's not, they have Skyrim Nexus. Sorry guys, nothing personal. And the second question will be, what are your thoughts on an Elder Scrolls MMO? From the Ms. Nerg, which is an awesome supporter, which also a donator, which is overall a great person. You should go, I don't know, just put a like whatever it's possible. I don't know if she has a channel or anything, but yes, a great person. Now, thoughts. I have no thoughts, for this head is empty. Now, Elder Scrolls MMO. I'm really skeptical of MMOs generally, because I really don't know. I played Star Wars The Old Republic recently, and by recently I mean 2.5 months ago, and it was quite enjoyable. It was quite, enjoyable game, but there was a lot of problems which forced me to leave the game. The problems connected with crafting systems, which I really could not wait to be fixed. And with each patch, they seemed to not pay attention to specific problems I'm referring to. I'm referring to disbalance in crafting systems, basically meaning that some crafters would have so many opportunities and some others would just not have any, just based on the crafting profession they would start doing, and it would feel such a waste to throw away the crafting profession after you started. The only good thing for me was that I had really no competition on the market, because there were really few suicidal maniacs that would continue doing the same thing I was doing. The ARM stack I was doing really didn't have any end game solutions, unlike any armor mech, for example, or synth weapon. All of them would be really useful in the end game and would provide really powerful items, while ARM stack would really not. And the limited amount of recipes that would drop out also would not really benefit anything, and the way crafting would work just pissed me off, and I just left the game. Now, about Elder Scrolls. This was rambling. Now, Elder Scrolls. If they make an MMO, and they probably, you know, there's been a lot of talk about it, if they announce an MMO and, you know, they will release it, I really would like to see first what kind of game are we looking at. Is that another World of Warcraft-like game? Is that something unique? Is that in its own right a game? Or is it just gonna hold because, oh, you know what, that's an Elder Scrolls game in which you can play with other people? If that's it, that nobody gonna play it, I think. Including me, I'm not gonna play it. Of course, the Elder Scrolls story is very powerful and very strong, and the lore contains a lot of interesting things, and at the time of Morrowind, Oblivion, and etc., like 200 years back from Skyrim, there was a lot of interesting events, and there were blades, there were Kamora Tong, there were Dark Brotherhood, there were so many organizations to which you could join and potentially work with, and so many interesting ideas in the game which would be really interesting. Now again, you have to consider that how are they going to implement these systems? What crafting will be existent in the game? What's going to be in the game? How are they going to implement it? Are they going to be... What's the game going to be? How are you going to play it? Are you going to play it from first person? If it's from first person, I think I'm going to at least try it out. Really excited to see how it's going to work out. Cooperation with other players would be really interesting. I really want to see how it's going to work out. My thoughts right now, I don't care. Once I see more information about it, I'm gonna share it with you 100%. But right now, I'm really skeptical about it. I don't see a reason. Jesus Christ, Skype. Quickly, do not disturb. Do not disturb. Yes. I wanna. Good. Now, basically that's it. If the game will be unique and will not try to steal ideas from other games and just present as its own, like, you know, it's the Elder Scrolls games, but basically everything you played before. I played quite a lot of MMORPGs. I'm not really a MMORPG fan, but I would like to see how the Elder Scrolls MMO will be. If it's gonna be good, if it's gonna be excited, I will be glad to post coverage of it on my channel and see how the game is. But right now I really have no opinion on the topic because there's not enough information about it. So yeah, that about it. And now let's just make a conclusion. I thank you so much for watching this. Thank you for staying and bearing here with me. I hope you enjoyed the videos that are coming out, enjoy these weekly updates. And if you would like to support my work and get notified when new content becomes available, please go ahead and subscribe. It helps me immensely. There is nothing else I will ask from you. You can of course rate the video if you would like to show others that they should watch it. Actually like this, if they should watch it or if they should not watch it, you know, you can easily do that by clicking the corresponding buttons. I should use my right hand to gesturize because I'm using the left hand and it's behind the screen kinda and you cannot see that. And also, of course, I said everything about donations. I said yes, donations are spent only on improving the content. Subscribe, have a great day, stay tuned for more videos, and bye bye.